Welcome to the presentation on Vadodara-Mumbai Expressway. The states of Gujarat and Maharashtra are major contributors to the thriving Indian economy, accounting for more than 20% of GDP. For the period 2000 and 2008, Gujarat has had the fastest average annual GSDP growth at 13.6%, while Maharashtra was not too far behind at the third place with an average annual GSDP growth of 11.3% during the same period. Mumbai, the capital of Maharashtra, houses the headquarters of most major banks, financial institutions, insurance companies and mutual funds, as well as India's largest and Asia's oldest stock exchange, the BSE. Dadra Nagar Haveli is a union territory with immense tourism potential. It has in the vicinity the Madhuban Dam and Duhani Lake, famous for water sports, and garden Van Ganga, popular with filmmakers. Surat in Gujarat is at the heart of the world's diamond polishing industry, contributing billions of dollars to the Indian GDP, and houses many industries like Kripco's Mammoth Fertilizer Plant, Reliance Petrochemical Plant, SR's 10 million ton steel plant, L&T's Heavy Engineering Unit, Gas Processing Plant of ONGC, etc. Bharuch is a heavily industrialized city and is renowned for its textile mills, chemical plants, long staple cotton and dairy products. Gujarat's biggest liquid cargo terminal is situated here. It also houses many reputed multinational companies like Videocon, BASF, Reliance, Welspun Stahl, etc. Vadodara is a major hub of petrochemical industries in the country. It houses the Gujarat Refinery of IOC, the Gujarat State Fertilizers and Chemicals and Indian Petrochemicals Corporation Limited. Ahmedabad is a thriving centre for chemical and pharmaceutical industries. Two of the biggest pharmaceutical companies of India, Zydus Cadila and Torrent Pharmaceuticals, are based in the city. The Jawaharlal Nehru Port, which is the largest container port in the country, is located here. The Dahej Port is an all-weather port with a capacity to handle 22 million tons of cargo per annum, which is being further expanded. The industrial activity in this busy region is all set for a major impetus with the planned Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor. Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor has been conceived as a model industrial corridor of international standards, with emphasis on expanding the manufacturing and services base and develop it as a global manufacturing and trading hub. In this major industrial hub, NH8 connecting Delhi with Mumbai is the principal arterial carrying bulk of the traffic. The current traffic on NH8 between Mumbai and Vadodara is in the range of 50,000 to 80,000 PCUs with an average journey speed of 60 to 70 km per hour. The NH8 is not access controlled and is operating at level of service B or below even after widening to 6 lanes. With the planned industrial development in the region, the traffic on NH8 is expected to grow manifold, and hence the region will need an alternate route to carry large volumes at high speeds. To this end, NHAI is planning to build the Vadodara-Mumbai Expressway along with spur to JNPT under NHDP Phase 6. The alignment of the expressway and spur passes through Thane and Raigad districts in Maharashtra, Union Territory of Dadra Nagar Haveli, and Valsad, Navsari, Surat, Bharuch and Vadodara districts of Gujarat. The alignment in Gujarat is mostly within the 600-meter corridor frozen by the government of Gujarat for the expressway. The alignment of the spur is in conformity with the outer alignment recommended in the Comprehensive Transport Study conducted by Mumbai Metropolitan Regional Development Authority, and the alignment has been approved by Government of Maharashtra. The spur connects the main expressway to JNPT and Mumbai-Pune Expressway. Therefore, the traffic bound for JNPT and Pune will ply on spur and not enter the Mumbai city, reducing both traffic congestion and pollution in the city. The expressway with spur is linking already existing Ahmedabad-Vadodara Expressway with Mumbai-Pune Expressway and thus will provide expressway connectivity from Ahmedabad to Pune. The proposed Vadodara-Mumbai Expressway is 379 km long and its alignment is parallel to NH8. It starts from kilometer 499 of NH8 in Dahisar and traverses the Mira Bhayandar municipality before crossing Ulhas River at kilometer 3.0 in Thane district. The length of main expressway in Thane district is about 112.8 km. It passes through dense habitation in Vasai from kilometer 16 to kilometer 21. Though a 100-meter corridor has been earmarked for the expressway in the master plan of Vasai, developed by SIDCO, large-scale encroachment has happened in the earmarked right-of-way and there may be considerable public resistance to the project in this section. The connection to Vasai is provided through an interchange on Vasai-Virar Road. The spur to JNPT takes off at kilometer 27 and the expressway crosses river Vaitarna at kilometer 31. The alignment then moves parallel to Vaitarna river, avoiding the reserved forest on both sides. It crosses Vaitarna river again at kilometer 45 and thereafter moves parallel to Surya river before crossing it at kilometer 68. A diamond interchange on Dhanu-Charoti Road, that is SH30, provides a connection to Dhanu and adjoining area. The alignment thereafter moves in the northeasterly direction approaching NH8. From kilometer 87, the alignment moves about 2 to 3 km west of NH8 before crossing it at kilometer 105 in Talasari. At this crossing of NH8 access is provided via partial Cloverleaf type of interchange. The alignment crosses the Maharashtra-Gujarat border at kilometer 113 and moves in the northeasterly direction and enters Dadra Nagar Haveli at kilometer 115, about 1.5 km east of Naroli. The total length of the alignment in Dadar Nagar Haveli is 5.4 km. The alignment crosses Daman Ganga River at kilometer 123 between the cities of Dadra and Silvassa. A diamond interchange is proposed on Dadra-Silvassa Road to provide connectivity to Dadra Nagar Haveli. The alignment again enters Valsad district at kilometer 124 and bypasses the town of Vapi on its east side. The total length of the expressway in Valsad district is about 48.6 km. The alignment crosses Par River at kilometer 149, about 2 km east of the existing bridge on NH8. Alignment thereafter moves parallel to NH8 on its eastern side and crosses Valsad Dharampur Road in kilometer 156. A diamond type interchange is proposed at this crossing to provide access to Valsad town and the adjoining area. The alignment crosses Auranga River at kilometer 159, about 4 kilometers east of existing bridge on NH8. Alignment thereafter moves away from NH8 and enters Navsari district at kilometer 167. The total length of the expressway in Navsari district is about 37 kilometers. The alignment crosses river Kaveri at kilometer 178, just a kilometer east of Chikli town. The alignment thereafter moves just about 1 to 1.5 kilometer east of NH8 and crosses Gandevi Tankhal Road at kilometer 190. An offset type interchange is proposed at this location to provide access to Navsari and adjoining region. The alignment crosses Ambika River in kilometer 193 and moves further northwards and crosses Purna River in kilometer 205. Thereafter, the alignment enters Surat district and the total length in this district is 57 kilometers. Alignment moves 7 to 8 kilometers east of NH8 before crossing the under construction new NH6, that is, the Surat-Bardoli highway just east of Eenaville. An offset interchange is proposed at this location to provide access to Surat, Bardoli and adjoining area. Alignment crosses existing NH6 with a flyover. It moves northwards and crosses Tapi River in kilometer 237, about 9 kilometers east of Kamraj. Thereafter, the alignment moves northwestwards and crosses NH8 at kilometer 254. An offset interchange is proposed at 257 to give access to Kosamba, Kim and the adjoining area. Alignment crosses the proposed dedicated freight corridor of railway kilometer 258 and goes further north on the west side of Kosamba town. Thereafter, the alignment enters Bharuch district at kilometer 262.5 and is 8 to 10 kilometers west of NH8. Kilometer west of Ankaleshwar town before crossing river Narmada in kilometer 285. It crosses the Dahej-Bharuch road at kilometer 287, about 4 kilometers west of Bharuch. A full Cloverleaf type interchange is provided on the Dahej-Bharuch road to give access to Bharuch town and the Dahej port. Thereafter, the alignment moves 11 to 12 kilometers west of NH8. The alignment enters Vadodara district at kilometer 324 and the total length in this district is 54.5. It crosses Padra road at kilometer 353.5 where a partial Cloverleaf is proposed to give access to Padra and Vadodara towns. Thereafter, the alignment is 4 to 5 kilometers west of Vadodara town up to kilometer 306. It crosses the proposed dedicated freight corridor at kilometer 361. After kilometer 368, the alignment moves parallel to the Mahi River. It crosses NH8 at kilometer 374, where a partial Cloverleaf type interchange is proposed to give access to Vadodara and adjoining area. The alignment ends at kilometer 80 of the Ahmedabad-Vadodara Expressway NE1 with a Trumpet type connection. The spur alignment takes off from kilometer 27 of the main expressway near Vasai of Thane district and moves eastward. The length of spur in Thane district is about 74.2 kilometers. It crosses NH8 at kilometer 2 where a partial Cloverleaf type of interchange is proposed. The alignment crosses Tansa river at kilometer 3.4 and moves eastwards between the river and the Tungeshwar Bird Sanctuary. It crosses Tansa River again at kilometer 19 and then moves southwards. It crosses NH3 at kilometer 38, about 8 km west of Bhiwandi. An opposite type interchange is proposed at this location to give access to Bhiwandi and adjoining area. The alignment moves southeastwards crossing Vatsa, Kalu rivers and NH222 about 8 km east of Kalyan. A partial Cloverleaf type interchange is proposed at the crossing of NH222 for access to Kalyan. Thereafter, the alignment moves parallel to Ulhas River on the eastern side and traverses east of Badlapur and crosses Ulhas River at kilometer 67. The alignment enters Matheran Hills at kilometer 72, wherein a 4.4 km long tunnel is proposed. The alignment enters the Raigad district at kilometer 74.2 and moves southwards in plain terrain and crosses Mumbai-Pune Expressway at kilometer 90.5. A partial Cloverleaf interchange is proposed at this location for access to Mumbai and for the traffic to and from Pune. The alignment further traverses southwestwards crossing two railway lines and NH4 and ends at NH4B connecting to JNPT. A Trumpet interchange is proposed at the end providing access to JNPT. The traffic on majority of the expressway sections in the opening year is expected to be in the range of 45,000 to 90,000 PCUs, while major length of spur is expected to carry 40,000 to 45,000 PCUs. Based on the traffic estimates, the expressway is proposed as 8-lane facility from Vasai, that is kilometer 27, to Bharuch, that is kilometer 287. The rest of the expressway and the entire spur are proposed as 6-lane facility. All structures shall however be built as 8-lane in the beginning to avoid their future widening. These traffic estimates are based on a toll rate of 1.25 times the Government of India notified toll rate. Sensitivity analysis shows that the traffic and the revenues decrease if the toll rate on the expressway is increased further. The expressway has been designed for a design speed of 120 km per hour as per the guidelines for expressways issued by IRC. The international standards like AASHTO of USA and the standards used in the country for the operational or under construction expressways have also been taken into consideration while finalizing the design standards. The proposed 6-lane cross-section has a depressed median of 19.5 meter width and carriageway of 11.25 meter width, paved shoulder of 3 meter and an earthen shoulder of 3 meter width. A wider median is provided for future widening to 8 lanes inside the median. The total ROW proposed is 120 meter, which includes a green belt of 15 meter on either side. The proposed 8-lane cross-section will have a median width of 12 meter and carriageway width of 15 meter. For the pavement of the expressway, apart from the standard flexible and rigid pavement, other options like flexible pavement incorporating semi-rigid layer like cement-treated base and flexible pavement incorporating a reinforcing layer of 3D geocell have been studied. Based on the life cycle costing analysis, rigid pavement has been recommended for the entire length of the expressway and the spur. The expressway has been provided with 13 interchanges while the spur has been provided with 6 interchanges for smooth, safe entry and exit of the traffic. These interchanges have been designed for a design speed of 50 to 60 km per hour and adequate auxiliary lanes have been provided for smooth merging and demerging. The expressway will have a closed tolling system and therefore the road user will register at entry and pay on exit. Hence, all the entry and exit ramps of the interchanges will have toll plazas except at the start and at the end where online toll plazas have been planned. Trumpet type interchange has been provided at T crossings like the one at the start point on NH8 in Dahisar. Diamond type interchange has been provided at locations where the anticipated right turning traffic is not substantial, like the interchange in kilometer 156 on Valsad-Dharampur road. Offset interchanges consisting of combination of two trumpets has been provided at locations where it is not possible to provide interchange at the crossing of the expressway due to built-up conditions like this interchange on new NH6 near Ina village for connection to Surat. The offset interchange will need only one toll plaza for entry and exit. A full Cloverleaf is planned on Bharuch-Dahej road, which will provide connection to Bharuch city and Dahej port. Cloverleaf type interchange has been planned at the Padra road crossing at kilometer 354, which will provide connection to Vadodara city and Padra town. The loop in the southeast quadrant has not been provided due to built-up area on this side, and a right turning at grade ramp has been provided in northeast quadrant. A trumpet type interchange is proposed with any one providing connection to Ahmedabad. A left out and right in ramp type interchange is proposed at the start of the spur from the expressway. Due to built-up conditions at the crossing of the expressway with NH3, an offset type interchange is proposed at this location. This will provide connection to Bhiwandi and Nasik. At the crossing of the Mumbai-Pune Expressway, a partial Cloverleaf is planned with loops for Mumbai-bound traffic and for traffic coming from Pune. The section between Mumbai-Pune Expressway and NH4B shall be elevated due to many crossings of road and rail and restricted ROW in urban area of Panvel. A trumpet interchange is proposed at the end of the spur with NH4B which connects to the JNPT. It will also involve crossing over the proposed dedicated freight corridor bound for JNPT. There are 49 major bridges and 144 minor bridges in the expressway and the spur. Generally, single long span or continuous superstructure has been provided. In the case of major bridges across Ulhas and Tapi River, extra doors type PSC box superstructure with 3 central spans of 120 meter have been proposed along with 45 meter span PSC box with segmental construction for viaduct portion. In the case of bridge over Narmada River, PSC box type superstructure with cantilever construction with 2 unit of 3 central spans of 120 meter for main river portion and 45 meter span PSC box with segmental construction has been proposed for viaduct portion. For Ulhas, Tapi and Narmada rivers, a vertical clearance of 10 meter above navigational HFL has been provided as per the guidelines of Inland Waterway Authority. The tolling system proposed for the Vadodara-Mumbai Expressway along with the spur shall be closed tolling system. Hence the user will register at entry and pay at exit, thus paying for the exact distance travelled. There shall be 13 interchanges with 33 toll plazas on the expressway and 6 interchanges with 8 toll plazas on the spur. The user can enter and exit the expressway only from these plazas. For standard lanes, cash plus smart card, the road user shall be issued a ticket at the entry and shall be required to pay at the exit. For electronic toll collection ETC express lanes, the vehicles shall be allowed to drive through at expressway speeds. The spur alignment crosses Matheran Hills where it is proposed to construct a 4.4 km long twin tube 6-lane tunnel across Western Ghats between km 71 to km 76, about 15 km northeast of Panvel and 20 km southeast of Kalyan. The unidirectional tunnel tubes are aligned parallel at spacing of about 55.7 meter from center line of one tube to center line of another tube. 2 D-shaped straight tunnel tubes are proposed to be excavated about 15.7 meter width and 8.8 meter height for 6-lane traffic. Laybys are also required to be provided at interval of 750 meter inside the tunnel for breakdown conditions. Single lane staggered emergency exits for connecting the 2 tubes are also provided at spacing of about 750 meter. The tunnel will be provided with proper ventilation using exhaust method. The entire tunnel length will be equipped with luminaries for adequate visibility inside the tunnel. Walkway has been proposed for maintenance staff. The expressway and the spur cross railway lines at 12 locations where rail over bridges have been proposed. At the crossing of local roads, grade separation has been proposed with a flyover, overpass or an underpass for smooth cross flow of the traffic. It crosses the dedicated freight corridor at 5 locations where a vertical clearance of 8.05 meter has been provided as per guidelines of DFCC. A total of 31 flyovers have been proposed where the expressway crosses over the existing state highways. Taking into account the future widening of the state highways, the flyovers have been typically provided with 3 spans with a central span of 30 meter and obligatory spans of 15 meter with vertical clearance of 5.5 meter. A total of 23 overpasses have been proposed where the expressway crosses under the existing state highways. These have been provided with 2 spans of 40 meters and a vertical clearance of 5.5 meter. On major district roads and other district roads, Vehicular underpasses of span 12 meter and vertical clearance of 5.5 meters have been provided. A total of 89 such VUPs have been provided. On smaller village roads, pedestrian underpasses have been proposed with a span of 7 meter and vertical clearance of 3.5 meter. The roads where underpasses have not been provided have been connected to the nearest underpass by service roads for movement of local traffic across the expressway. Service roads have also been provided in the urban locations like the Vasai-Virar region and the Dadra Nagar Haveli to facilitate movement of traffic across the proposed expressway. The total length of service roads is 57 km. Since the expressway is a greenfield alignment and is access controlled, therefore it will be bifurcating the communities and farming land on either side. 266 cattle underpasses of span 5 meter and vertical clearance of 3 meter have been provided at regular interval. These will not only serve as passage for field canals for irrigation purposes, but also serve as balancing culverts in the rainy seasons. Emergency crossovers have been provided for emergency, law enforcement and maintenance operations. These crossovers have been provided at 5 km interval. The crossover consists of a 35 meter wide median opening with barrier post. To mitigate the traffic noise in built-up areas, noise barriers have been proposed at critical location to avoid any inconvenience to residents of nearby properties. The ROW of the expressway shall be fenced to avoid any future encroachments and to prevent stray animals entering the expressway. There shall be two types of passenger wayside amenities. Type A shall be of larger size of area 12.75 hectares and shall have restaurants, motels, fuel stations, recreation centers, etc. In addition, 6 operation and maintenance centers are proposed accommodating the traffic control center, offices for operation and maintenance staff, a trauma center, a maintenance base or yard with equipment and material for carrying out emergency maintenance, parking for rescue vehicles, cranes, etc., patrol vehicles, ambulances, rest places for personnel on night shift duty, a restaurant or canteen, etc. In all 5 Type A wayside amenities, 11 Type B toilet cum car parking facilities have been provided. Type B shall be of smaller size of 0.075 hectares with only toilet and parking facilities. In addition, 5 truck parking facilities are proposed on each side of the expressway and spur. These provisions are based on optimal considerations such that there will be one facility or the other within 40 km distance. At all interchanges, shoulder and gantry mounted advanced direction signs will be provided to provide information well in advance for safe exit out of the expressway. Absolute speed limit signs and compulsory no parking and no stoppage signs also have been proposed at regular interval. Variable message signs have been proposed for the expressway to convey real-time information on weather, traffic congestion and other statutory information required for safe travel. The alignment of the expressway passes through reserve forest area in a length of about 16.14 km in Thane and Raigad districts of Maharashtra, which will need mitigation measures. There is no reserve forest in Dadra Nagar Haveli and Gujarat. The alignment also passes through Dhanu and Matheran eco-sensitive zones where mitigation measures shall be required. The alignment passes through designated Coastal Regulatory Zones CRZ in a length of 7.64 km in Thane district and 2.175 km in Bharuch district. For expressway and spur, about 6,500 hectares of land and about 2,700 structures will be required to be acquired. The alignment is passing through thickly built up area of Vasai Taluk in Thane district, which is a potential hotspot. The cost of civil works is about Rs 17,701 crores, which translates to a per kilometer cost of Rs 37.43 crores per kilometer. The total cost of the project is about 25,113 crores, including the cost of land acquisition and other pre-construction activities. The financial analysis has been carried out based on the traffic and the toll rates commensurate to 1.25 times the Government of India notified toll rate for a concession period of 30 and 40 years. The project is financially viable without NHAI support for a concession period of 40 years. Based on the traffic estimates and the volume to capacity ratios, it is recommended that the main expressway have 8 lanes from kilometer 26.320 to kilometer 287.170, while the remaining sections will be 6 lane in the opening year. It is further recommended that the section from kilometer 287.170 to kilometer 378.620 will be widened to 8 lanes in the year 2035, while the section from 0 to kilometer 26.320 will stay 6 lane till 2045. Therefore, the main expressway will be a 6 to 8 lane facility. The spur is recommended to be a 6-lane facility throughout the 94-kilometer length. After carrying out study of toll rates on existing roads and based on toll sensitivity analysis and financial analysis, it is recommended to charge a toll rate of 1.25 times the basic notified rate without taking into account the additional toll for structures. To minimize delays to the through traffic, as closed type tolling system is recommended with toll plazas at the entry and exit of the interchanges. Mainline toll plazas are recommended only at the start and at the end. Based on life cycle costing, rigid pavement is recommended for the entire length of the expressway. The expressway gives us an opportunity to build innovative structures, and it's recommended to build extra dosed and long span cantilever structures on major crossings. Since the project is financially viable, it is recommended that it be taken up on DBFO basis as a single package, including the spur to JNPT. Since NH8 is competing facility to expressway, it shall be desirable to include NH8 also in the package to improve the viability and avoid any conflict in the future. Since this will be a mega project and the first of its kind taken up in the country, it would be appropriate if suitable research programs in various fields, including various operational aspects of the expressway, are initiated in this project. It is thus recommended that such research programs be taken up along with reputed research institutes like CRRI, IITs and IMMs. This will help in refining the standards and specifications for the future expressways in the country.